Big black lights could be getting wet. Looking too clever over there, is it, eh? It's looking manky. Over that way. 5 degrees C. That's about as warm as it's going to get today. So this is the home to what is now the army base at Lookers. Of course, it used to be the RAF, and every year this little village had 70,000 people descend on it for the air show in September, around mid-September I would say. But then they moved the aircraft away and they brought in the army. Don't see much of them. RAF used to get planes all the time. The runway's still in operation. Train station in Lookers. Been to it a few times. RAF, Lookers, Battle of Britain Air Display. But as you imagine, 70,000 people descending on this, well, 70,000 plus descending on this little place. It was chaotic. Although in fairness to them, it was well organised. One thing about riding in the cold is you're always sniffing. So apologies for that. He's coming down here, we just beat him. Take our time, the road's a bit shiny, and there we go. So St Andrews is very famous for something. Well, a couple of things I suppose. One is golf. Now probably even if you don't know anything about golf, you probably know it's the home of golf. Not golfer myself, doesn't do anything for me. I'm surrounded by it, there's lots of golf courses. But there you go. So there's the old course and there's umpteen courses all around us in this area. So very strong. And it's where the royalty went to university. So what's his name? William? I think he went here. And this is where he met his wife, Kate, Catherine, whatever. Big student population. I used to play a computer game, EVE Online. Spaceships. Absolutely brilliant. Played it for many years. Until, well, I didn't. And there was a couple of guys that I spoke to quite a lot online. There was a Dutch guy. And there was an English lad. And the Dutch guy happened to spend a session in St Andrews, and so myself, I went across to see them, met up with them. The Dutch guy was mad as hat, or so he was. I was actually going to take them out for a meal, and they didn't want to do that. They wanted me to enjoy their hospitality. Student food, just got to love it, eh? Anyway, that was good, I enjoyed that. And I took a cake over. I got a cake made. Because I knew these guys online for years. And on it I got one of the spaceships from EVE Online made in its likeness. And that went down a hoot. They absolutely loved it. So that was great times. Lost touch with them now since I stopped playing the games. Not played them for probably about 8 or 9 years. Yeah. Very entertaining. A bit like motorbikes, it takes over your life, that game. So here we are, we're in St Andrews. On the left hand side you may see the Old Course Hotel, and the Old Course runs all the way along the side. You can see the R&A there, the red brick building. Oops, what's the road, you dummy? Big money here, big money. Expensive place to buy a house is St Andrews. So I would certainly say it's on par with Edinburgh in terms of cost. On the right is part of St Andrews University. They've got buildings all over the place. Okay, let's go down by the R&A and the golf course. Roadworks are everywhere. The Sea Life Centre, I think, is in there. Oh no. Where is it? Where is the Sea Life Centre? Must have passed it. There's the beach. There's the Old Course. There's the R&A, the old pavilion. Some of these flats go for astronomical money. Yeah, it's a fresh day to be on the beach, that's for sure. There's the water. And there we go. There we are. Of course I'm wrong when I said the red brick building was the R&A. It's a hotel. Nonetheless, all very nice. There's the Old Course Hotel. Ah, there's the aquarium up there. There we are. The sea life centre's up there. It's been a while since I've been down here, so excuse my my ignorance. Busy place today. That surprised me. Right, we're right in the heart of where a lot of students study and live indeed. Hotels, all kinds of accommodation. Right, come on in, get around. As you would expect in a small town like this. Parking is a premium. Let's go into the town centre. Let's give you a look at that. I've been on a couple of nights out here. Nice enough place. It's quite busy. There's another street runs down the other side there that's got bits and bobs at the back. Ah, sugar. I've come down a one-way street. That's clever, eh? You couldn't let me out, could you? You flood. Right, let's go out this way. And this is us back to where we started when we come into St Andrews. I didn't come up this street, I came up the back streets. One of the management strategies I have for this bike as you'll maybe notice when I come to junctions, I actually stop most of the time, and that's because I want to make sure that I'm in full control when I stop. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder to see, looking over my shoulder to see if there's any traffic coming, because I wouldn't want to do too much of an uncontrolled stop on this. So for me, I found when you come to a junction and it's like that where you've got to look right over your shoulder, I stop, have a quick look both ways, and off we go. It infuriates my son, of course. You could hear him when I'm out riding with him. What are you stopping for? It's clear. I'm concentrating on keeping the bike up, son. Because that's what happened the one and only time I dropped the bike. Wasn't going very fast, probably about 5 miles an hour, less than that maybe. Well, it certainly was by the time I hit the ground. And instead of concentrating on getting the bike around, I was checking other things, lost the balance of it, and off it went. Rider error, 100%. And ever since then, learned my lesson, manage the bike. And there's St Andrews, a very quick whistle stop run around, and we'll see if this test of this audio comes out.